These 4 true stories, sent in by viewers like you, will make you think twice before turning out the lights on your next trip. You're never really alone in a hotel room, and these tales are proof. Our first story comes from a viewer named Chloe, who is staying in a historic hotel in New Orleans. Late one night, she was woken by the faint sound of a woman humming. Thinking it was from the next room, she tried to ignore it, but the humming grew louder, seemingly coming from the corner of her own room. Frozen in fear, she saw a shadowy figure of a woman in a long dress, slowly rocking back and forth. Chloe squeezed her eyes shut, and when she dared to open them again, the figure and the humming were gone. The front desk later told her about a woman who had passed away in that very room decades ago, known for humming to herself. Next, we have Mark's story from a roadside motel in the desert. He was driving cross-country and just needed a place to sleep. Around 3 a.m., he heard a scratching sound at his door. He looked through the peephole but saw nothing. The scratching stopped, then started again, this time more frantic. It sounded like fingernails clawing at the wood. He called the front desk, but the line was dead. The scratching continued for nearly an hour before abruptly stopping. When he finally opened the door in the morning, he found long, deep gouges in the wood, as if an animal had tried to get in, but there were no animal tracks anywhere. Only a single muddy footprint leading away from his door. Our third story is from Jessica on a business trip in Chicago. Her hotel room had an adjoining door to the next room, which was bolted shut. One night, as she was getting ready for bed, she heard the bolt on her side of the door slowly slide open. She froze, listening. Then, she heard the doorknob on the adjoining door begin to jiggle violently. She was completely alone on her floor, or so she'd been told at check-in. She barricaded the door with a chair and didn't sleep a wink. The next morning, the hotel staff swore the other room was unoccupied and the key hadn't been used in weeks. Finally, we have a story from a flight attendant named Ben. During a layover in Denver, he checked into his room and immediately felt uneasy. It was cold, unnaturally cold. A fell asleep, only to be jolted awake by the feeling of someone sitting on the edge of his bed. He couldn't see anything, but he could feel the mattress dip, the weight of a person right next to him. He lay there, paralyzed with fear, until the sun came up. When he finally got up, he saw a perfect indentation on the bedspread, right where he'd felt the presence. These stories remind us that when you check into a hotel, you might be sharing your room with more than just the memories of past guests. Thanks for watching Deep Terror. If you have a story to share, send it our way. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more chillin' tales. Sleep tight. Sleep tight.